Hello, hello, hello. So, this is my first time going live, which is incredible. So, if anyone is watching, feel free to post in the chat. I will see if I can find the chat as this is my first time going live. Now, why do I want to go live today? The reason is I am getting so many incredible comments, conversations in my YouTube video in the comments. And I try to reply to as many as possible. And unfortunately, as there are only 7 days in a week, I am not able to get to everyone. So I thought I would take the time to answer any questions, reply to your comments with compassion, with love, because it does seem that the majority of men who are commenting and following, which I so appreciate, that you're having a really challenging time with dating, or as some of you like to call it, modern dating. And yes, dating has changed. It has changed tremendously because before there wasn't dating. Long ago, people got married. A lot of times they were arranged marriages, but men chose women who looked healthy, who had childbearing figures. The goal was marriage for both genders, all genders, I should say, in that it was meant to procreate, to create a legacy, and it was also for status. So men would marry attractive women because they wanted attractive children. And having an attractive woman on your arm back then, as well as it is today, it is status. And women, because back then we were considered property, we did not have rights. We could not own property unless our father gave it to us. So we also married for status. We didn't even have the luxury to date, but we married to create families. And we married for status. Now, things have changed, but has it really? Because men are still marrying and dating women who are attractive, who have incredible figures, and women are dating and marrying men who are also extremely attractive. And both I see from what I've seen in my male and my female clients, they are also dating and marrying for status. Not all. Women are now more educated. Women own their own homes now. Women do not need to marry for money as we had to before. And so now women and men have the luxury. I say luxury because it truly is. We have the luxury of meeting someone, going out with them, choosing to be in a long-term relationship because of love. And back then they did not have love. It did not even enter the equation. You were lucky if you loved the person you married. But that was not what marriage was before. So I would love if you would comment on this video, if you would tell me the biggest challenge you have with meeting a person, getting into a relationship. And for all of those men and women who have given up on love, who have given up on dating and relationships, you could be going through a stage. You could be going through a phase. This could be short term, it could be long term. But all of those who have not given up on love, you have a better chance of meeting someone because all these other men and women are opting out. So now your dating pool has gotten smaller, but it's also gotten more intentional. Ooh. Okay. So it's also gotten more intentional. The people who are out there looking for their special partner, the long-term relationship, these people are out there, they are 100% intentional. Now, does that mean that they're going to be in a relationship? Not necessarily. We all have trauma, we all have wounds that we need to heal first. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about attachment theory and what it's like to date someone who's avoidant or any of the other attachment styles. And so if you want to be in a healthy, loving, connected, committed relationship, it's important that you work on yourself first. I have spent a great deal of time working on myself. The men and the women who come to me and choose to work with me have also done a tremendous amount of inner work, self-improvement, self-development, healing, because they do not want to make the mistakes they made in their 20s or in their 30s. They do not want to have another divorce or another breakup. And one of the ways that can help you in having a healthy, loving, long-term relationship is working on yourself. And the next is looking for someone who has a growth mindset, someone who has worked on themselves. And there's so many people nowadays who have. So if you are looking for a partner, the pool is more intentional. Your choices are more intentional. And you've gotten rid of all of the people who have opted out. And that is a good thing. Now, for those who've opted out, I feel for you. Everyone opts out at one time or another, and that is okay. There's a lot of healing that needs to go on after a breakup, after a divorce. And taking that time to heal is so important. But I want to let you know that when you are healing, it's very important that you are in the right rooms. If you are in rooms where, let's say you're a male, you don't want to be in a room where everyone is blaming the woman. And if you are female, you don't want to be in a room where everyone is blaming men. You want to be in rooms where you are able to be seen, to be heard, to feel validated. And you want to be in a room where there are men and women, there's people who love and appreciate the opposite sex. It's important to be in a room where there is actual healing and not confirming your biases, your trauma, your breakup, and blaming that person. Because just like in a healthy, loving relationship, it takes two people to make it work. And if it's not working, it is because of both people. It is not a one person thing. If you were in a relationship where someone cheated, why did that happen? Was there fear in communicating? Was there fear in connecting? Did you bite your tongue instead of speaking up when you felt hurt, disappointed? If you do not learn how to connect and to communicate, the next relationship you are in, you're going to be repeating that same pattern. So I like to work with my clients, helping them to stop repeating the same pattern. Stop choosing people who cheat on you, or stop choosing people who allow you to cheat. So take personal responsibility when it comes to your love life, to your choices, and stop blaming the other person, because you chose that person. You chose them for a myriad of reasons. Perhaps you were looking to replicate a relationship that your parents had or your siblings had. Or maybe you're focused on not replicating that relationship you saw and you want to do something differently. We are going to repeat the patterns that we grew up with, the patterns, the things that we saw in movies, in television, in rom-coms. And I see so many dating profiles where the person says, I am a hopeless romantic. Now, that may seem poetic, but why are you hopeless? I'd much rather you see you put in your profile, I am a hopeful romantic. Because if you're hopeless, you have given up. And if you're on a dating app, you have not given up. So you are not a hopeless romantic. You are a hopeful romantic. Our words are powerful. Our words can move mountains. Our words will bring to us the things that we say. So if you have a dating profile and it says no drama, guess what you're going to attract? Drama. You truly will. And if you say, there's no good ones out there, your mind is going to fulfill what it is you believe in. So if you believe there's no good ones out there, you're going to find all the ones who are not good. But if you go into dating, go into a dating app, into a speed dating, an event, and you say, I am going to have a wonderful time. I am going to meet someone truly, truly wonderful. That is exactly how your evening is going to go. When you wake up in the morning, I am going to have a wonderful day. Something amazing is going to happen to me today. And your mind will start looking for amazing things that will attract to you amazing, amazing things. So it's very important that you get your mindset correct, that you speak positive words of what you want, what you desire, what you need, and stop saying anything that is negative, because you are attracting that negative energy. So I hope that has helped. Would love to hear your comments. Provided, there is the chat. Awesome. So I am going to go. I've got another call in. I'll stick around for a few minutes more, but I do have another call in I got to prepare for it in the next 10 minutes with a client of mine. And so I am here for you. I am here. And what I would truly love is I would love to have a conversation with men who are looking for a loving, connected partner. And I would love to meet with you in a Zoom room with other men who are also looking for a relationship. And I want to know, what is your biggest struggle? What is it you want in a relationship? Because I'm creating a new program geared specifically to men to help you find your ideal match so that you can begin that loving, connected relationship. So if this sounds like interest to you, post in the comments. I will reach out to you. You can also DM me on Instagram. I think it's Elizabeth Tritsch, dating coach. You can put a comment in on this platform as well. So I've got to go, but I look forward to connecting with you, seeing how I can best support you and be there for you and help you get the result that you desire. Thank you so much.